Oh god. Alright, we're up here now. Lock all. Can't use text or items. Okay. You're just a regular enemy though, I'm not too afraid. Wait, what if that's just like every fight on this island? That could be scary. I don't know if the enemy did that or like that's the way it is on this island. Guess we'll find out. Okay, it was just that enemy. It's definitely an interesting enemy. Oh no, I didn't read the XP. Was it high? Oh, 100 tech points. Holy cow. So he must be some kind of rare enemy. Well, no, I didn't notice because I just spammed through it. After fighting like 100 enemies, you tend to just spam through the reward screen. Like, sometimes I glance at it while I'm mashing through it, but other times I'm looking at chat. So, a lot of times when I'm spamming through the text, I'm looking at chat. Because I know it's going to be like a normal amount. Or at least I think it's going to be a normal amount. So I'll look over at chat while that's happening. So sometimes I miss it. See ya, Chain Nerd. 100 tech points, not bad. Load home. Wait a second, that one guy said he sold load helms, or would sell load helms. I just found one, so I don't need your stinking load helms. Where do I go now, though? Oh. Which girl would you choose from Final Fantasy VII? I have a wife, so none of them. Unless you're just saying choose them, like, to protect my house or something. Then I'd choose Freya all the way. Could you imagine if Freya was just like always standing on like the top of my house, just defending it? You walk up to my house and Freya's up there and she's just like, hey, back off. Like you're not getting anywhere near my house. I'd never come visit. I'd be like, Freya, it's okay, it's dropped on. He's allowed to come in. And she'd just stare at you like, no. You're not getting in. Man, this whole area is just like, give me all the tech points. Why can't I hit him? He turns off all my texts and then I can't hit him? There we go. Hit him! Hit him! Okay, listen. He's like a pile of rocks on the ground. How do you miss? You blew it. You blew our 100 tech points. You done blew it. Arnie Rubble got me. Yeah, it just reminded me of that Weird Al song. It's like my favorite Weird Al song. One of my favorites. Yabba dabba yabba dabba yabba do now. Yabba dabba yabba dabba yabba do now. Yabba dabba yabba dabba yabba do now. I'm bad at RNG. Everybody unsubscribe. Everybody tell everyone how bad I am because RNG wasn't my family. Adorable gargoyle. They are kind of adorable, aren't they? Ow. This dude just freaking Heartless Angel'd me. They made a great choice in this game to make characters 2 squares tall so they can get better animations. That's kind of an interesting thought. The one thing I really like about this game, well, not the one thing, but one of the things I really like about this game are the animations. They're so good. They convey so much emotion in the animations in this game. It's not like people are just standing around talking. They're always making like crazy faces, and they're so expressive. Even like the winning animations are like really expressive. Twin Charm. RNG stands for random number generator or random number generation, but in general it just means luck. Whenever you're talking about it in terms of video games, it usually just means luck. It's kind of rare that people are actually talking about the real RNG. They're more just using it when they're talking about luck. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at that tech. Oh, steal from enemy, okay. And for some reason, Twin Charm also steals from enemy. Oh, I missed the chest one. Got into the fight and forgot about the chest. Barrier is an item, right? Yeah. I almost feel like this is just an entire optional area. It's starting to feel that way, like it's just a bunch of chests. So I'm not really sure I was supposed to go this way. I guess we'll see. Yeah, RNG isn't always actually luck. Sometimes in terms of speedrunning, people talk about RNG as something you can manipulate. It all depends on how the game accesses memory. Games like old games, like NES games, they have a table in which they pool their RNG. So in old games, at least most of the time, they didn't have a way to really make numbers random. So they would have a table with just a bunch of random values, and whenever it called RNG, it would just pick the next value in the table. But the problem with that is the table's always the same. So if you know what the table is, even though it seems random, they call it pseudo-random, It's actually not, because it's always the same randomness, if that makes sense. So, like, for example, the numbers 4, 9, 6, 3, 2, that's random. You know, there's no order to that. But if it's always those numbers, then you can plan for that, and you know that 9 is coming next because 2 just came up. So that's where, like, some games can be taken advantage of. For example, the original Final Fantasy is like that, so they can take advantage of that. They know what their damage rolls are going to be because it's always the same randomness. Newer games usually have a better way of actually coming up with randomness. They have some kind of random number generator in the code that'll just make a random number. There is no true randomness in video games because robots are incapable of doing random things. But they can make it random enough to where we can never know exactly what's going to come up. And most games past the NES era are capable of doing that. Yeah, achieving true randomness is essentially impossible for robots to do. You know, maybe one day we find a way to do it, but theoretically it's impossible because a computer is simply ones and zeros. There's no way for it to come up with a random 1 or a random 0 because it's going to be programmed to do one or the other. You can come up with a giant table of numbers and have it randomly index the numbers and do all these different math functions and everything to come up with a number that seems completely random to us. But in the end, it is technically not random. Hey, thank you for the anonymous cheer. But yeah, like I said, most games past the NES era can come up with numbers that are random enough to where we can't actually figure out exactly what it's going to be. But there's a lot of games past the NES era that you can still manipulate stuff, but it's just because they were too lazy to make a random number generator, so they just have it pull from somewhere else in memory. So even though they were capable of doing it, they might not have actually done it. So there's a lot of games, like PS1 games, where you can completely know exactly what's going to happen because the game creators just made it easier by having it pull from some memory source. I'm trying to think of a good example, but I can't think of one at the moment. But sometimes they'll pick some random number in order to decide what something's going to be. They might look at, like, the last number of your strength stat, and that'll just be the number. Here's a good example, actually. So Final Fantasy VII, Kate Sith's slots. They have different things that can show up. You can get, you know, an attack that summons. You can get an attack that automatically kills things. You can get a summon that automatically kills you. It all depends on what you get on the slots. There's also something called an evil flag in the code, where if you were to get the ultimate slot reel, the game over slot reel that kills anything, there's a 1 in 64 chance that you'll actually get it. And 63 out of 64 times, the evil flag will pop, and it'll automatically, like, you'll get the right thing, but then it'll move to the next one, so that you won't get it. And the evil flag is determined by your game time. So instead of coming up with a random number, they just pool your game time, and they say, okay, if your game time is divisible by 64, then you get it. And if it's not divisible by 64, then you don't get it. So even though that seems random, if you know that, you can actually manipulate it yourself and get into a fight right when your time is divisible by 64, and then you could get game over. Also, there's a way to just cheat it anyways without worrying about your time, but that's another story. But yeah, that's just a random number that they chose because it's something arbitrary that a normal person running through the game wouldn't be able to figure out. So, oh, here we go. This place is huge. What the heck is that? Comic. Thank you for the host, dude. Welcome back, Cerebrum. Are these plant people? Oh god, they came to life. Man-eaters. This attack is called Blizzard Chaos, and they're basically like shooting stuff at me. It's weird. Oh god. Chrono is laughing and he's confused. I don't like it. Make it stop. How come it took me so long to play this game? Because I wanted to play it as a YouTube series, so that everyone could experience it with me. So I waited until the right time to do that. Yeah, I'm realizing that. Chaos means it confuses me. And Kiss is like the greatest skill. Remember that for real life, kids. Kissing is the greatest skill. Make sure you learn that skill early. Stop. Who makes my art? Dermo. You can find her at Dermo Draws on DeviantArt. AKA the small legend. Dermo is a she since when? Probably since she was born. I would guess. But, I mean, there is a chance she hasn't been a girl her entire life, but I think she was. It was not a change that happened anytime recently, I would say that. This fight is fun, sort of. I like how they keep confusing me and healing each other. Great fight. I feel kind of bad about that rant I went on earlier, but I guess it was just on my mind. Sometimes you gotta speak your mind, you know? I guess it was just on my mind. I guess I just want people to know that I do this for my fans and not to try to get as many views and as much money as possible. That's really all I want people to know. I didn't really need to go on a 20-minute rant about it. I just want people to know that I do it for you guys and not money and not try to get Fortnite viewers and not try to get sponsorships and all that. So as long as people know that, I'm happy. Also get wrecked. Thanks, Auden. I appreciate that. On one hand, I feel like it's okay to rant about something when you're passionate about it. But on the other hand, I feel like people just want to watch Chrono Trigger and they don't want to listen to me yell, so that's where I feel like I'm kind of like you know, maybe I shouldn't rant. But then there's people that tell me they're here because they like to hear me rant, so I guess it's all in your own interpretation. What's up, New Culture? What's up, Works Dog? And by the way, with the whole pronunciation thing, I want to be perfectly clear. It is totally okay if you want to tell me how to pronounce your name. Like, I don't want to make people think that they can't tell me their name is pronounced a certain way, because I really try to do my best to pronounce everyone's name the way they want it to be pronounced. Because it is annoying when, like, people pronounce your name wrong, and I feel bad when I do that. So, like, if you want to correct me on how your name is pronounced, that's totally, totally acceptable. Like, I will do my best to try to pronounce names correctly. I don't want to make people feel like they can't say something like that. Because that's something important to me. That's your identity, and you want to be, you know, you want your identity to be the way that you want it to be. So, I don't know. That's a weird way to say it, but I think you know what I mean. Time hat! Oh my god, am I a time wizard now? Prevents stop and slow? Dude. Wait. Can she equip it? I'm giving it to her. Because she's my healer, so I don't want her to be stopped. See, now if you troll me and say your name is pronounced something stupid, then I'm just going to call you stupid. Every streamer pronounces Cayman wrong? How do they pronounce it? Cayman is right, isn't it? Or have I been pronouncing your name wrong this whole time? I can't imagine how else they would pronounce it. Like common? Come on! I'll start calling you that. Come on! Uh-oh. Something's going down. Whoa, what is that? Should I have, like, used a heal or something? Ayla has, like, oh no, wait, we're good. I might heal, though. So it is common. Okay. I'll try to remember that. The Guru of Life's trapped in here. Chrono, look! He gone. Oh, God. Oh! Giga Gaia! I think we walked into the wrong neck of the woods. Oh my god, look at that face he's making. He's like, oh! I'm gonna try stealing from him. What if he gives me something cool? Oh, it didn't work. I don't know if that means it'll never work, or if that just means it didn't work. I think Falcon hit might be the way to go, because I can hit both arms. I have a feeling this is one of those fights where the arms, like, respawn, though. But I definitely gotta get rid of one of the arms, because he keeps doing this two-arm attack that hits everything, and that's not good. Okay, that's pretty good damage. I need to heal now, though. Oh! Wait, I have Cure 2? I'm pretty sure Cure 1, like, always gives me max HP. I don't think I need Cure 2. Reviving Head. Oh, so I killed the head? Oh, God. Yeah, this is not going well. This is not going well. I was hoping that Heal 2 would heal everybody, but it does not do that. Okay, hold on. Can I... If I could get rid of the arms, I might actually be able to revive people, but if I don't get rid of the arms, then I ain't reviving anybody. Cure 2 is literally pointless. It kind of feels pointless. I think I'm dead. Yep. Welcome back, Fox. Oh, I'm not dead. Not sure what to do here. I don't know if I can get rid of the arms. It almost feels like the arms are like the main thing I'm supposed to be fighting. But maybe not. Maybe it's the head. Maybe I can actually kill the arms. But I don't know if I have enough damage to do that. Okay, okay, we did it. We got rid of the arms. Okay, so hopefully he wastes time now and I can revive. This might still be a fight. Yeah, alright. We got this. Oh yeah! I gotta wait for Chrono's turn. Thank you for the host, C-Mark. And Alex, thank you so much for the 19 months, my man. Appreciate it so much. What sucks is, like, both the... Oh, God. Man, both the arms attack, like, at once. I'm just never ready for it. It says 2 arm attacks, so I figured, like, both arms come together to do 1 attack, but they do it twice. It's like both arms both get a 2-arm attack. I should have healed right away, but I didn't think they would die so quickly. It's a good thing ice does good damage. I'm gonna run out of revives if I don't start doing something good. I gave Chrono haste, so hopefully I can get off Aura faster. Alright. Ayla might die, but other than that, we should be alright. Just trying to use Falcon Hit as much as possible so I can keep the arms dead. Alright, I need to take this chance to use an Ether on Marley because she's almost out of MP. And if she runs out of MP, we die. Like 100%. Crap, I can't even take the time to do that. As soon as he uses this attack, I gotta, like, quickly heal. I almost wonder if, I almost wonder if taking out one arm might be better. Let's see what happens if I take out one arm. Oh, well that cuts my HP in half. That's not fun. Hey, we got a speed tab. That's actually really sweet. Permanent speed stat? I'll take it. Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't like that. Man, no matter what I do, he keeps using attacks that hits everybody. Honestly, Marley's doing good, Ayla's doing good damage. If I can just sit here and Aura Whirl while Ayla does the damage, might be alright. I know, this boss's face cracks me up. He's so funny. Can you not do that? Got his arm back. Oh, I should attack the other one actually, because the other one probably already has some damage done to it. Good. Yeah, I think keeping one arm dead is kind of the strat here. That attack he makes when you're attacking him too, he looks like he's crying. It's ridiculous. Try Ice Sword. Oh yeah, big damage. So that arm is his defense arm, so that one just heals. So keeping that one alive is like totally fine. Alright, he's healing his arm now. Which means I should get ready to like burst it down. Oh yeah. Everybody attack that arm. Get rid of it. Uh-oh. Come on, Chrono. There we go. Boy, I'm water element. Don't be hitting me with that water. think Chrono finally lost his haste. Haste lasts like forever. Instead of picking my techs, if I just sit here and do regular attacks, I get way more attacks off. Because it doesn't take the time, you don't have to take the time to go through the menu. It seems like when you have haste, that's kind of the best option, is to just spam attack. Because you'll get so many attacks off. We got him, maybe. He looks so sad. Melchior? Indeed, I am Melchior. Have we met before? More importantly, can you tell me anything about the Ocean Palace? I see, the Queen has degenerated to that degree. The more energy the Mammon Machine absorbs, the further the Queen degenerates. See, I knew it. Her spirit has been stolen by the infamous immortal Lavos. I knew it! We must flee. The seal has been broken. The mountain will collapse. You guys better run. Elder, the mountain of woe is about to crumble. Mommy, the mountain's gonna fall. You guys better, watch out. Okay, that's not fall. That's not falling. That is floating away. Oh, never mind. It's falling into the ocean. And now we're somehow here and safe. Lavos sleeps deep underground while consuming the energy of this planet. If the Mammon Machine is brought closer to him, he may awaken. I got bad news for you, buddy. That definitely happens. We must hurry before it's too late. Elder, Shala is here. What? Shala's here? Miss Shala, why have you come to such a miserable place? Stop degrading yourselves. We enlightened ones were once the same as you. The only difference is that we are under Lavos' control. What a filthy hovel. Melchior, after the mountain of woe fell, I thought I would find you here. Is it safe for you to leave the palace? That no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is now operational. Then all is lost. But without me, the Mammon Machine won't work. I have turned my back on that evil device. Shala, true hero. I've kept the skyway open. Hurry, you must stop my mother. Shala, true hero. Why don't we keep it right there? Dalton. Tis, tis, my dear. Your presence is required elsewhere. Dalton, leave her alone. Ah, the geezer speaks. Silence, old man. Arg! You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me. Do anything funny in Shala's dust, got it? Shala! The Queen's children all seem to have a problem with authority, don't they? Stay back. The life of this woman means nothing to me. Shall we get going, Shala, dear? Your mother awaits. Old man, okay? I'm alright. But we must save Shala or else. Impossible, even though it's coming from you, Melchior. If the Queen is allowed to fulfill her scheme, all life as we know it is doomed. Wow, Chrono just stepping up. You're willing to challenge the Queen? You've done so much for us, and I don't even know your names. You'll find out soon enough. What are you talking about? Chrono, we go now. Wait, take this with you. It's made from the same red stone as the Mammon Machine. With it, you can destroy the machine. Sounds familiar. First we had the Mazamoon, now we have the Ruby Knife. That theme is so good. I think that's Chrono's theme, right? That song is so good. Which one of these caves am I going in? One of these leads outside, I don't remember which. Oh, I think it's this one. I got the ruby weapon. No, this leads to the chain, right? Yeah. What happens if I go up here now? Oh. Okay. That one's just the house. So is it this one up here? I think it's this one. No, that's where I came from. So it's this one. Yes, I remember that guy standing there. Yeah. The 7-10 link isn't really a link. It's more of like a Easter egg. It's not really a link. At least that's what I understand about it after reading a lot about it. It's more of like a developer like, hey, funny, his name's Shinra, but it's not like a real link. For it to be a real link, there'd have to be something that actually affected. It'd have to actually affect the story. It doesn't. It's more of just an Easter egg. Saying that 7 and 10 are linked is like the same thing as saying Final Fantasy 8 is linked to, or Final Fantasy 9 is linked to 12 because Bahamut is in both of them. Like, yeah, it's not really, it's more of like a reference. Like, oh, the name of the ship is Bahamut in 12, so it's linked to the other ones. Like, no, it's, the name's just Bahamut. I mean, I'd be willing to hear, like, why you think it's not that weak of a link, but yeah. I mean, I think in either case, it's just an Easter egg, really. If it doesn't affect either game, then it's not really a link. For it to be a link, it needs to be like, oh, you know, that's why this happens, or something, or this, you know, these things are connected. It's not really that way. It's just, the kid's name is Shinra, and it's somehow, some way possible that he grows up to create Shinra, but not really, because Spira and Gaia, or the planet, are like two completely different worlds, so it doesn't make much sense that it would be the same universe. Unless Shinra, like, got in a rocket and flew to the planet or whatever. I don't know. Is that Shala's pendant? I hate liars. Wow. Well, okay, it's not Shala's pendant, but it looks like Shala's pendant. Wait. Let me redo this conversation. I kind of want to load my save and and say no and see what happens. Because I kind of meant to say no, but I didn't read it all the way through. Okay, good. No. Welcome. Ooh, he's got an even better sword. I just bought a new sword. He's got another better. And he's got load vests and load helms. These load vests are insanely good. I need to buy these. That only increases a little bit. That's fine, you can play devil's advocate. I mean, it's best to have an actual conversation about it. Because me being the streamer means that if I say something, people just take it as correct half the time because I'm the streamer. So you need to like play devil's advocate and tell me like, no, I'm wrong. Scenario writer did write it with the intention that he was an ancestor from Ultimania. So it feels like more of a link than just, hey, they have Phoenix Downs 100% linked. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, though, is it's in 10.2. If it were in 10, it'd be different. But it's in 10.2, so you get this feeling that 10.2 is more of a fun game that just, like, pokes fun at the series and makes links where they're not supposed to be. So it doesn't come off as a link as much when it's in 10.2 because it feels like it's more of just a, hey, funny joke. You know? Scratch, scratch. Oh, scratch, scratch. Phew. Scratch, scratch. Tee-hee. Haha, I got his thing. Because I learned the secret scratch. And this guy still says the same thing even though I got his thing. I'm always right unless I'm pronouncing something, then I'm wrong. I hate when you're right. You can't just throw the truth at me like that. Alright, I'm gonna stick you on this really good song here for a minute while I go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. I'm back. How's it going, GD? Good to see ya. What's up, Drunken? I don't know if I said hi to you yet or not. How's it going, dude? So, I got some spooky feels from this place earlier, and now they're not feeling any better. I really love the story of this area. I love how, like, everyone's being controlled and not really realizing it, and then, like, the kids are the ones that figure it out. Do I need to use this? No. What's up, Atonic? What's up, Amy? What's up, Sally? The children are our future. Feels like Advent children in here or something. What in God's name is happening? What? What is he doing? Is he like angry and shaking his fist? Or does he have like a something in his hand that he's like going like this? I have no idea. Phooey! Oh my god, he said phooey. He said phooey. This is the guy that just like attacked us, smacked a kid in the face, threatened to kill a girl, and then teleported away. And we come to fight him, and he goes, phooey. Why is the prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck with guard duty? Ha! There you are. I let the prophet go, knowing he'd mess up sooner or later, but I have no use for you anymore. Your history. Go ahead, try and attack. Oh god, I did. Am I dead? Oh, I did some damage. Ow, not the iron orb again. He said try to attack, and I attacked. And I did damage. Power meal. I still don't know what that does. He can't really kill me if all he's doing is lowering my health by half. I don't know why, but Volt Bite did like 1,000,000 damage. So I guess I'll just keep that up. I don't know, so far that's all he's doing. Darn, burp. What? Why did he burp? He just burped and then died. What? What was that fight? No, I'm going to be immortal. I can't be beaten now. Did he just jump into a time portal? I'm terrified. Why can he make time portals? That should not be something he can do. Oh no, it's not even a time portal, it's a teleporter to the fortress. Which also has awesome music already. The black energy grows, something scary is waking up. Shala, raise the power of the Mammon Machine to its limit! Not its limit. Shala, you dare to disobey me? Alright, Mother. Oh, what bright splendor! The incredible power of Lavos! Ag! This music, though. Get wrecked. Chrono learned Confuse. Ice Sword. Didn't I already have Ice Sword? Oh, I got Ice Sword 2. Oh. That sounds incredible. Ice Sword 1 was already so strong. Dude, can I get like one song in this game that makes me not want to like stop the game and just listen to the music? And even better, it's doing the whole like the music doesn't stop while you're fighting. I don't think I've ever played a game where the sound design itself makes me already want to give it like a 10 out of 10. I feel like the game could be garbage, and the sound design alone makes me love it. Not even just the music, but like the actual design of this, you know. The way that they go about playing the music and the timings and everything are just so good. I somehow feel like that's not the way I was supposed to go. Alright, I gotta try this out. It says multiple, but it only hits one. Maybe they're just not close enough. I'll try it when there's some enemies that are closer together. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you know what I just realized? I never checked the ruby thing to see if I can actually equip it. I cannot. Unless somebody else can. No, it's just an item.